How would you like to win a free trip for two to Cancun, Mexico, courtesy of La Mesa?
We got involved because we wanted to rig it so we could win a trip to Mexico.
And we keep trying.
They said we couldn't do that. So second best is hooking somebody else. And it's pretty cool. Every year, they've been doing it at La Mesa for like 12 or 13 years, giving away a trip. We've been doing it for probably the last 6.
Yes, at least the last 6. Yeah.
A trip to Mexico that we give away in the heart of winter. It's so nice.
My sister-in-law invited me to La Mesa, to eat with some friends and some family. And so he was at work, so I got to go. But, I entered and I did tell him about it, and we were kind of joking about it. I didn't expect to win or anything like that. Yeah, we got a call like, "Oh, you're a finalist in the drawing," and I was like, "Oh, okay." Well, I was excited. They told us it was an event. We all had to go to, and
Cabo Wabo event.
Yeah, the radio station was there, and so we went to La Mesa at Bella Beach. We actually were running late because we needed a babysitter, so we almost did not make it on time.
But we get there and we couldn't find parking, so we had to park next door, and there's a lot of cars here. It should be a big deal or something. So we walk in and there's, this massive room full of people and just drinking and having a good time and eating food.
And at that point I was like, it's really packed here. Let's just go home. I don't think I'll win. I don't want to, stand around. He's like, well, let's just have a drink.
Well, let's just hold on. Let me have a margarita.
Yeah.
First.
It's a party. They got margaritas the size of your head.
I'm like, fine. We'll go
Let's
ahead.
entertain this.
Yeah. So, and I was like, you're gonna make me go up there, and he's like, yeah, you have to go up, and participate. And I was like, fine.
They've got a chest of Coronas, and they got 10 of those Coronas with the lime. And each person goes in and picks one, and whoever doesn't pick one is actually done. And then they get back in line until we get to all of the 10 picked.
So the person drawing each time, picking it, they're blindfolded. They can't see a thing. And after each person picks it, we keep spinning the whole rack around. So you can't really keep track of, what bottle was where. And Chewy does a good job of replacing a bottle every time one gets taken out. So it's basically constant kind of odds.
Constant. So
by the time that I got there, there was only like 2 bottles with lime left. So I was like, okay, out of all those, there's only 2.
Was that 2 out of 100?
Yeah. So I was like, whatever, I'm just gonna pull it, just for fun. So I just pulled one.
Lime.
And I was like, okay. And by that time, I was really excited. And I was like, okay, this is getting fun. I'm actually gonna, have a chance, I guess. So
10 participants left. They're all blindfolded, and then they go in order. So
by the number that you drew at the beginning. So I was last.
So Vanessa was 168th out of, however many participants there were, close to 200. So she's dead last. So she's 10th in line. So they, it's like nerve-wracking because then everyone's going up and it's like, oh, he's gonna get it. Nope, free beer. Oh, so he goes and few people go and no one's getting the lime. So we're thinking like, what the heck? How are we in the top 4 already or something? So people are gonna. You're gonna win. You're gonna win. You're gonna win.
By that time. Yeah.
Remember, you said you weren't gonna. You're gonna win.
Yeah.
Every single person
missed
the line. Down to the last person. Well, the last lady, I think she
was in front of me.
She had the beer. This one was the.
She took a while. It was kind of nerve-wracking.
Yeah. So she was kind of feeling it out, trying to test her luck. This one was the right one. This one was the wrong one.
And there's always that moment where when you get to that point, because you don't get to see that very often, is that lime in one of those bottles?
Right, they're blindfolded.
In there? Yeah,
they're blindfolded. They can't see, but we can see, and you see their hand, and they're so close to the one with the lime, and you're like, oh, but we can't say anything.
At the end, she moved to the wrong one, so she would have gotten it, but she kind of double guessed herself. So by that time, they're like, she didn't get it. You won. I didn't even have to draw.
And then, Vanessa, well, she doesn't really drink very much. But,
I don't like beer.
But they're like, hey, you won here. Here's a Corona.
Drink your winner beer. And I was like, okay, I'll drink it.
She chugged that Corona down in record time. So
yes, it was very exciting. It was surreal, really surreal.
I mean, we're talking of all the people in that whole restaurant, La Mesa. 2 people. The last 2 people.
Starting from, what was it, 125 qualifiers? That we narrowed down to the final 10?
Yes.
And then those final 10 going through the line, blindfolded, and getting down to the last. So it was cute seeing a young couple win a trip to Mexico.
We decided to go in November, and so it was kind of our honeymoon. But we got married pretty young, so We have been married about 7 years. So this was our only honeymoon. I don't think we kind of realized, what we had gotten in until we kind of landed. Because, we're both from Mexico. We hadn't gone back in a long time. So when we got there, it wasn't just that we were at the beach. It's like we're in our country. We're home pretty much, and so it was a beautiful feeling.
Yeah, we wanted to go, parasailing and snorkeling, go downtown, down to the little shops, restaurants. It doesn't get any fresher than this when you have some shrimp, oceanside. There's a little restaurant by the ocean there that we went and had some tostadas.
We went to Isla Mujeres, which is an island just right off the coast there, and very beautiful place. We went snorkeling, like you said, sailing.
And then as soon as nighttime fell, we'd go out down to hotel zone. We went to Senor Frogs, went to Coco Bongo, had the open bar down there, and had a great time. So it was beautiful.
After we had dinner, we would always go down to the beach to sit, just by the ocean and sit there. And we actually saw a shooting star. We were just standing there, and we're like, oh my God, look, did you see that? We wanted to move there and stay. Actually, we're looking at the houses they had on the beach, but
On a cold winter in Omaha, Nebraska, there's nothing better than heading to any of the La Mesa locations, have a warm meal, get a margarita, think of yourself sitting on a beach
Doing the same thing.
and get registered, and then you can actually win a trip to Mexico. And that's what most people always tell us that win. They're like, hey, we went out, had dinner at La Mesa, got registered,
And
now we're going to Mexico.
You bet. So
Cancun.
get registered today.
Thanks, La Mesa.
So come out to any La Mesa location and register to win a free trip for two to Cancun, Mexico. We're saving your seats.
Hey, Chewy, when are we going to go to Mexico?
Exactly. Please send us.